I messed up. It's still entitled Power Wash All the Things.
That's fine.
I'll have to change the name of it when we get started. No to videos. Thank you. Thank you very much. No to sound. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. We're here. We're a little tired. We're a little sunburned. London hates drivers. I don't like driving in London. Law. But we're good. We're home. We're safe. We have leftovers.
So many leftovers. Good Lord.
You want to tell folks what we were doing?
We went to an old-fashioned American cookout.
Yeah.
Well, for not quite the 4th of July, because fuck communism and capitalism, of course. With our friends Autumn and Bren and the amazing Griff. And beans were had. So many beans. So much pulled pork.
I got a content warning on this morning's stream. A content warning for Power Wash Simulator? Interesting. Okay.
I've heard vague rumors that Twitch are throwing content warnings at basically everything.
Well...
Now.
Okay, defaulting to all the content warnings as opposed to none of the warnings are still not providing the curation and support that content warnings are designed to deliver, but
yep.
Okay, Twitch. Also, I have a bagel. And it is tasty.
But it was the most fun. Margaret made some incredible pork. Griff made some incredible beans. Autumn made some incredible buffalo chicken salad, which I kind of wanted to move inside.
I'll have to get the Autumn's recipe for that, because that was really good. The buffalo chicken dip was very good. And then we grilled some chicken, and we ate watermelon and a lot of pork carnitas, which are fantastic, if I do say so myself. Had a lovely time, and it did not rain on us because we kept glaring at the clouds. And then we sat in the sun and relaxed and chatted, and it was very, very nice. And then we tried to leave, and London doesn't like that. And it took a very long and stressful time to drive home, which was not fun. But we made it, and nobody was injured, and
Yay.
It's all good. And we slept in a bit this morning because I'm a touch pink on my forearms. But I don't regret it because it was so nice to sit out in the sun for a while and drink sweet tea. Oh my god! Ooh,
that's the
speaking of
recipe you
recipes I need. And we have to give Bryn those book recommendations.
Yes.
Yeah, so we had a lovely day yesterday, and today, Greg is in London this weekend for the BST Festival. There will be K-pop. Oh, nice! That sounds awesome.
K-pop and Iron Maiden in 1 week. You guys are living your best life.
That is
How
like
was the Maiden?
Definition of Greg and Wendy, for sure. How was it? And how goes house things as well, Wendy? Not that I'm living vicariously or anything. Share with me all your photos and plans. Please. Please. I see the signs. Alright, let's get started here, shall we? I'll just watch the pretty backgrounds for a minute while we talk. Hello, Lazy Kiwi. Hello, Vitris. How are you?
And of course, we did all of this whilst Twitter burnt to the ground.
Yeah, apparently Twitter died while we were out having fun yesterday.
I mean, it's not dead yet, but for those of you who don't know or who are unaware, the world's stupidest rich person put view limits on yesterday, which everyone instantly exceeded. His pay the racist tax folks get like 6,000 tweets to read a day, and the rest of us non-racist trolls get about 300.
And he originally reported, we're just getting so spammed, and then everybody looked it up and realized he hadn't paid his Google and AWS bills. So of course they've exceeded contract and they're being throttled.
The fantastic thing about all of this as well is that it is really just clown shoes all the way down. As someone pointed out, there are three possibilities here. One, he's an idiot. Two, he hasn't paid his bills and he's an idiot. Three, he's in fact trying to get more people to get verified by limiting stuff, and he's an idiot.
So I think Blue Sky said yesterday, wow, there's a lot of you folks coming over. Nice to see you. Because, I don't know about you, but my Twitter feed this morning is dead. Just completely dead.
Well, here's the really weird thing. On my phone, can't access it. The rate limit exceeded is parked. On my iPad, there is no change at all. which either means there is a separate rate limit for each device, or he's an idiot. That is a completely legitimate response, Lazy. It's such a strange situation because so many people, including the vast majority of the users, hate it or just don't get it.
And is also a word. And congratulations on your conservatory being cleared off. And by the way, Vitress, what kind of pie? Because I want pie, and I do not have pie.
Pie.
I should have made a pie. Damn, that was a good idea. Alright, just have to have another potluck, sorry. I don't make the rules, that's how this goes.
This time just all pie all the time.
Right. Stop unpausing.
Not so much pie in the sky as pie in the me.
Pie in my face! Exactly. So, yes, it was a lovely day. And then Twitter also is continuing to be stupid. So I guess I have to figure out this whole blue sky thing now. I once had a potluck birthday party, and every single person brought dessert, mostly pink.
So what you're saying is you once had the best birthday party ever.
I hear no issues. Apple pie from the place called The Pie Shop. A lovely friend gifted it to us after some rough times this past week. I'm sorry to hear about the rough times, but I'm glad to hear about the pie. And yes, Laura, I agree completely. That sounds like the perfect birthday party. We were very good about coordinating who was going to bring what so that we didn't all just show up with desserts. Which was nice. We ended up doing a late night run to the garage to buy crisps because we were all sugared out.
Oh, the emergency Pringle deployment system. I love that.
Exactly. That sounds amazing. But no, we have leftover beans, pico de gallo, guacamole, and then we brought a little bit of the carnitas that were left back with us, which was so good. But I did learn to fire breathe from Trix the Crusty Archaeologist. I have questions about the combination of those last two words. Is this somebody who studies things that are crusty? Or is this a description of the personality of the archaeologist in question? But that may all be a bit too philosophical for me this morning. I've had 2 sips of coffee and a bagel, so let's make coffee, shall we? Making coffee sounds like the perfect idea. Oh, that's right. Didn't we leave it here with your boy? I'm trying to remember everybody's names. Let's go to the Facebook page. Georgie, Lucas. There we go. That's right, Lucas. Maybe having a little word here with Myrtle about what Aqua was actually saying. Oh, but I'm glad to see that it actually saved in the middle of the game and didn't make us restart the day. A bunch of us traveled to my sister's town last weekend to surprise her for her birthday, and for 4 days there was so much cake. Laura, that sounds amazing. Oh, cake sounds really good. We have cookies still.
We do. Would you like one?
At the break. I'm trying to be civilized. I'm having my coffee and my bagel before I'm gonna have cookies for breakfast. Thank you. Alright, let's shuffle the music while we're here. There we go. We'll just, is there a shuffle feature? Triangle. Favorites. So it's just play next setting. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Also, look at our phones changed. We now have a camera and a speaker on the top.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Alright, Myrtle. What do you got to say for yourself? Are you alright? Yeah. I just get so frustrated when she keeps asking me hypothetical questions. What do you mean, hypothetical questions? Like what? She asked if I'd still be willing to help, should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Roll eyes. Epic. Nice. Or anything I say, for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise, Myrtle. I mean, from her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So, getting faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher, no less, she might be just feeling a little shaken up.
That's a good point.
But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. I mean, even so, she may still worry. This is Aqua we're talking about.
I mean, if she's that worried, right? Why don't you just say something like, "Of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy." I should do it.
Specky, this is Lucas. Lucas is a satyr, Instagrammer, YouTuber, party satyr.
He's an influencer.
Is that the actual term?
No.
It is now. Thank you for that. I haven't had enough coffee for that level of insight this morning. Wendy's Alistair,
You know what? That's entirely fair. I'll take that one. I mean, unless she did, and she's not convinced, then I'm out, you know? Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought if I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. You'll take all the Alistairs if you'd like.
Ooh. See.
Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have the time, so...
Basically, you're not sure if you want to commit.
What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Things change when you start involving money. In anything.
Well, can't really argue with that one.
Yeah, Kiwi, I'm very fond of Myrtle. I know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from the small guys, and they pluck things they want from the project, and then they throw the rest of it away. They got no respect for the effort. That publisher might be one of her favorites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company. Especially with that garbage contract. Really shows who they truly are. Yeah, can't argue with you there. I really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell with her game. And we're not bound by some brand company rules or anything. So brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas is interesting. It's more enjoyable. There's less hoops. Which is a great change from what I do during the day as a game designer. Right? I just wanted to understand that I'm just worried about her. Those are all valid reasons, Myrtle.
Yeah, Bree's right. But I wonder, did you say any of that to your pal at all? Hey, Andrew.
What? Why would I do that? Why would I say the thing that needs to be said to the person who needs to hear it?
Why would you not do that? I mean, I don't want to be creepy or anything, but when I overheard you guys...
It's creepy.
Right, sorry. Anyway, so me being creepy aside, obviously you thought a lot about this, right? But like, if you all talked about how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said, phew. If I were in her position, I'd feel pretty bummed out. Because I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back. You know? Like, if they even care at all. Because it sounds like the project is her baby. Yeah? Just like you said, work and relationships, they do not mix well. So it wouldn't be too far out if she worries about all the same stuff you do, right?
Huh.
Now, having said all that, I feel even more like an asshole about what happened yesterday. Hindsight is really 2020, isn't it?
Hey, Andrew, we're doing good. How are you? I guess it can come off that way. I just thought it would be a given that she understood where I'm coming from. But maybe I'm just kind of taking that for granted. It's me who didn't trust her. And I just didn't want things to change. Embarrassing. Some friend I am, huh? No, there's somebody's phone. Alright, I'm out. Bye. I hope everything turns out okay.
We have had bagels and there's coffee, Andrew. It's going well so far.
We'll see. Have a safe journey home, Myrtle. Yep. Night.
Oh, bye.
So yeah, Lucas is the new guy. Satyr. They appear to be a single-gendered species.
Yeah. That was quite a night.
Pink chai. That sounds great, Andrew.
I didn't even get anything done at all. It's great.
Oh well.
Was that like a regular occurrence here, if I could ask? Or something? Does that happen a lot?
Pie, bagel, coffee, chai. This is all excellent stuff. Andrew, we had a American potluck with friends in London yesterday. So I'm sunburnt and have leftover carnitas pork. It's amazing.
Not them specifically, right? Just like in general?
Well...
It's just you seem really used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right?
I mean, not all the time, but often enough to make a video game out of.
That's cool. Cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, right? You make people talk.
I do?
Well, it feels like this whole place does, honestly. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual. I did not think that was scientifically possible. It's kind of weird. It's also kind of cathartic, so thanks for that.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, you should, believe me. It's a feature. See, I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember as well, obs, but, you know, great for self-reflection.
Good point.
Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? It's me drugs.
Huh?
A fidget spinner with a social media handle printed on its back.
A fidget spinner?
Yeah, it's my old business card.
What a great idea.
Right? If the lady from yesterday comes in again, could you give that to her?
You mean Miss Rona?
Yeah, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online with just her first name, if that is even her real first name. So I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her so she could DM me.
My dude, I found... She's right here. Didn't we find her?
Riona.
Ta-da! Your social media stalking skills suck for an influencer. Let's move on.
Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right?
I guess it depends on the person. Personal contact info and influencer's details. Alright.
Do you think she'll throw it away?
Honestly, I can't really say. I don't know.
Oh man, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now.
I mean, sure.
Nah, it's fine. Keep it.
Just me and the 3-year-old, so I'm researching for a new book, Inmate Firefighters, Corruption, Murder, and
I'm
cleaning
already
the house.
so there. That sounds fucking great.
That sounds amazing, Andrew.
I need to keep my resolve.
Oh, come on, Marguerite, you can do this. Lisa and the girls out and about. How about writing down your email address instead? It might feel a little more personal that way.
You think so? I thought she'd be more comfortable about contacting me if it was less personal. That's why I figured DMing me would be better. But then again, now I can think about it. You're right. A direct line would be better, wouldn't it? Alright. Well, if she throws it away.
At least you'll have sincerely tried?
True that. Alright. I will trust your judgment, Bree.
A piece of paper with Lucas's Tomo to Chill username and phone number written on it. More things in the door, but that means I can give the fidget spinner to somebody else.
In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, sweet. Thank you so much, Bree. You're the best. Oh man. I better go before the rain gets worse. I'll see you around, Bree. Don't work too hard, right? I'm not gonna.
Thanks. Safe trip.
Take care.
I'm guessing that's gonna be the end of our day. Whew! What a day! Oh, steep with roasted ginger and a touch of honey. Perfect for rainy evenings.
That sounds really good.
Hey, Rosella. Oh, that sounds really good. Hi, Ozzy. I'm sorry you're not getting notifications. So we finished our conversation between Myrtle and Lucas about how what Aqua's probably nervous about is whether or not Myrtle will stick with her if she decides to take the indie contract, to take the contract with the developer. And Lucas pointed out, well, you didn't actually say that to her. All you did was talk about how bad the contract was. So she might be feeling slightly insecure about losing her partner. And that term has some loaded connotations. And then we talked to Lucas about giving his old business card, which is a fidget spinner with his details on it, to Riona, the banshee that he messed things up with the other day. And we convinced him that just giving, your email address and phone number might seem more personal. So now we have both items in our drawer for when they return. Lucas is his own kind of emotionally mature, right? He's smart about some things and not so smart about some other things. All right. Thursday, September 21st, 2023. Now in this September, I want to go find a coffee shop in Seattle.
Right.
The Temptation. I wonder if they're planning an event.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
That would be freaking amazing if they were planning a coffee shop like LARP or event for later this year. The Evening Whispers. Gobly Labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. Oh no, that won't go wrong.
Bad.
That seems like a horrible idea. UFO spotted by Space National Guard fighters. Space National Guard. Oh no, Space Force. Always change your OTPs. Government's advice on preventing data leaks baffles everyone. Really? Change your OTPs? That doesn't mean what you think it means, earnest government person. Right, Ozzy? That's exactly what What? That's wrong. That's like the internet is a series of tubes. Well, Lazy, obviously your cat is in need of attention, as well as listening to us, aren't they? Let's get started with the next day. We don't have an ad break for a bit yet. You good?
I'm good.
Alright, cool. More rain. There's a pretty eerie atmosphere out there tonight. It feels like a night for old friendships and new acquaintances. So I'm prophetic now? Well, I also have Facebook messages, so let's change the music up and then go take a look. The hardest part. Did we listen to this one? There we go.
It's invasive lionfish by letting Rob Schneider borrow your apartment. I'm so there for you. So there.
Alright, let's see what's new on Facebook.
Juice Bigelow Hive, wake up, then go back to sleep because your knees probably hurt.
Lua. Ah! Lua's been shopping for flowers, it looks like. Pike Market. Oh man, I love Pike Market. Nothing new at Aqua. Filling up your... There's Lucas again.
Hey, one sec.
Still nothing from Riona. Oh, that's right, we have to do stories now. Myrtle-ish, listening is an art I often take for granted. Okay. It's nice when things are communicated properly. Smiley face. Just found out coffee, honey, and milk drink is not a meal replacement. Yes, that's for sure. Georgie, I just stopped these young fellers for drunk driving, so that's a lesson for y'all to keep your spirits in control. Here's Bailey's. Quality work comes with a price. You can't pay for $1,000 quality and ask to pay $150. Respect the people you've decided to work with. So sounds like Bailey's is having trouble with his latest contract. By the way, does your phone battery suck? I've been using this power bank in the last month. Click the link for info. Shilling a product.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Party drinks, restocking new schedule due to new regulations. Cutoff order time 1 p.m. Shop closes at 1:30. Delivery from Bellevue. Interesting. I don't know what that is. And here's Rachel. Just finished today's dance practice. I'm all sweated out, but my coach said that I've really improved lately. Yay. Okay, good. Riona's stuff is still private. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, let's see what new acquaintances brings to us for the evening. Bailey's having the freelancer experience, right? Okay. Is anyone there? Do I know this? That they're in a tie and they've got bichromial eyes.
Let me check on this.
I don't remember if... I don't think Rachel had bichromial eyes.
She did not.
And neither did her father. Laura! Kitty! Hello!
Now.
Give me a start. Are you Nekomimi? You can transform if you like. Or maybe not. Hey, Bree. And hey, new customer? Miss Lua, I don't think this might be the coffee drinking sort of cat. Is tuna juice in your list of ingredients? No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat then? I'm not sure. This is my first time seeing this one. Whoever this kitty is, they're very sweet. Are you
sniffing
sniffing
me?
me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Okay, no cuddles, fine. I like her glasses, by the way,
Me
and it's
too.
a nice suit. Cats, indeed. I wonder if it's lost, but it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's really cute, though. Might make a nice mascot. I would think that it's up to the cat, not to us. Cats. Oh,
sleeping with the little D's.
Oh no, I need to feed the cat immediately. Quickly. Let me make the cat a beverage. How dare you? How dare you? Right. Anyway, it's been a while. I know it has. The last time I saw you was, well over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? More wedding stuff? Honestly, mostly work, as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yeah, but in my defense, I also spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on, not Facebook. Well, that sounds like fun, I guess? It's not unfun. That is a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that. Hey, Katie B. You certainly look like you could use something to warm up. Something warm and cozy. Yes, please. Milky and soothing with just a bit of warm spice. I'm gonna hit the hay soon, so something that'll help me sleep. What's that thing that we made for the writer that was sleepy time?
I actually have the drink she needs.
And I can see you have snazzy new ingredients. Yeah, I've got blue pea and hibiscus tea now as well. That sounds interesting. I'll try the hibiscus then, with milk and spice, please. Okay, well that takes that easy. Okay, so she wants hibiscus tea with milk and
Cinnamon.
spice, right?
Yeah. Cinnamon.
Let's see. Oh, wrong button. Milk, spice. What is, why? This is being difficult. Hibiscus, milk, spice. Brew. There we go. Pink spice. That's adorable. I don't have any items to give her, so I don't need to give her an idea. Oh, the kitty's back. Aww, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Here goes the mascot. I hope it comes back later. I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions. Even if they're mysterious. That's true. Anyway, here's your drink, Miss Lua. Ooh, this smells lovely. And it's pink. It's very lovely. And it tastes great. I knew I can count on you, Bree. You're always a sight for taste buds or something. I'm glad you like it. I love it. Right, so wedding preparations. This is actually a very good place to pause before we get into the wedding discussion. Folks, why don't we take a little stretch break, okay? It's been a little over half an hour since we started, and my coffee is empty. So we're going to step away for a couple minutes. Why don't you help yourselves to a little wiggle if you haven't moved around terribly much since you've joined us? Maybe you need a beverage. Maybe your own cat is in need of, some attention or a snack.
Apparently, you have to play the game through twice. Get every good ending and every bad ending to find out what the deal is with the kitty.
Oh.
It's very difficult.
But it's a cat!
It's a cat.
So you have to get the worst ending and the best ending. That's an interesting idea. Hey, Zalia! To find out what's up with the cat. Yes. Interesting. So yeah, we're going to take a little stretch break. Zalia, you have impeccable timing, I'm afraid. And we will be back in just a couple minutes, okay? Help yourselves. Good. I need more coffee, and then you tempted me with a cookie, so I'm totally going to have a cookie for breakfast.
So they tempted it to you by saying the word cookie.
That counts. That totally counts.
I'm not hating, bro.
You also want a cookie now as well, I'm sure. We'll get up and stretch. Also, you might have to make another pot of coffee because I may be about to kill this one off.
Also, my understanding is the multiple endings happen because you have... they're entirely character-facing. So the situation with Myrtle and Aqua can go one of two ways. The situation with Bailey's and Lua can go one of two ways. But from what I can tell, it's pretty much all powered by drinks. Yeah,
if you make them not drinks they don't want, it makes them have different decisions, apparently. Because there's not much in the way of conversational options. But the kitty was bichromio. Very pretty.
And did that thing Cats do where it belligerently slapped at me?
Hi, I live here now. Just deal with it. Just spill the coffee on the counter, Marguerite. Actually, probably enough in there for one more.
But it's cute that you think one cup of coffee extra between us is going to be sufficient. It's cute.
Honest, it's cute. There we go. I'm kind of ambivalent as to type of cookie, but I'm leaning slightly old school.
So, my man here.
Yeah. We are gonna have nothing but leftovers for lunch and dinner tonight because we have so many primo leftovers. I think there's a little tiny bit of Chinese food left. I know that there's pulled pork and beans and pico and wok.
So that's cilantro.
No, I do not have leftover cilantro. I'm sorry. There we go. Coffee, cookie. I mean, I've had a bagel. I've had breakfast. This is practically lunch, right? Should we just assume that the player characters lace different drinks with different spells or something? I mean, it's an alchemy game disguised as a barista simulator. I hadn't considered that. That's a possibility. Or it's a very subtle psychological, well, I've had a bad drink, so I'm gonna make a bad choice for my next decision kind of mentality. I can see that being the case. I'll go in the other room because the kettle's on it. It's noisy. And we're back from ad break, it looks like. Too much or too little caffeine is also another option. I mean, we definitely saw that with Freya, didn't we? Where we could either over-caffeinate her to keep writing, or we could force her to drink something or we could serve her a drink that was gonna encourage her to sleep. I do kind of like the very subtle, we're an alchemist, and we're just pretending it's a beverage technique. Ooh, and we have a Facebook update, it looks like. Is that under stories? No. Yep. Lua has done a is now friend update. Well, it looked like there was something new in the brew as well. probably this tea drink that we just made. Pink spice. The drink they want versus the drink they don't want versus the drink they didn't know they wanted, right? I like it. I struggled to believe that giving Freya caffeine at the end of her deadline wouldn't influence her fate, and didn't Alistair read that it largely doesn't? I don't know. I'll ask him when he comes back.
Yeah, you should do that.
Well, then come back. I want to make more beverages. I need more customers. More customers, please. I want to make more drinks. But I want the super mega happy ending. I want everybody to be happy. What other drinks are there? We've made a couple of... Aqua's Tranquility is very pretty. I like that one a lot. And I like that everyone has like a special drink, or at least this one's named after Aqua, which I like. I recall from one of the previous streams that apparently Freya's ending isn't influenced much by that pivotal point when she's overworked. And Laura says, I made a very delicious chicken soup tonight. I just thought everyone should know that. That sounds fantastic. What kind of chicken soup, Laura? Didn't you read earlier that, like, whether or not you caffeinate Freya or not really doesn't influence her actions all that much?
Makes no difference at all.
Really?
Yep.
How strange. So it's hard to know, like, which beverages do make a difference to the plot and which ones don't.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's intentional. Alright, so wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, right? Oh yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. He is still very much my person. Long years and all. So, no cold feet? That sounds like good news. Chicken noodle soup, but I made the stock from scratch, which I normally don't bother doing. Nice! Well done! I always like to make chicken broth whenever I've gone to Costco, because Costco sells their rotisserie chickens for very, very cheap. So, it's a good way to get stock ingredients. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's more about being consistently supportive of her habits earlier in the game? Carrot, celery, string beans, peas, noodles, onions, garlic. Ooh, nice. That sounds great, Laura. I don't put garlic in my stock, because I find it can be overpowering and it's easy enough to add it with whatever the application is, and I like the stock not to be more kind of universal. Asking someone who's probably has hooves if they have cold feet. Smooth. Right, Andrew? No cold feet, no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. I mean, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's just such a big thing, you know? It's like all we talk about. But it feels like we're not making much progress. We're not much further along than we were weeks ago. Do you each have, like, different expectations about what's gonna happen, or... I don't know. I'm not even sure what my expectations are anymore. I look at all these weddings on Tomo. I need to come up Tomodachill. And they all did all this special over this top stuff, and I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Bailey's? He likes creative projects, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding, and I earn a good living, so I can cover most of it. Bay wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it right now. And his parents are out of the picture, as you know. Are you still feeling guilty about that? Honestly, no, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I am concerned, both about Faye dropping all of his savings on the wedding, and about him trying to guess what it is I want, and rather than, like, saying what it is he wants. Lua, it sounds like you're putting an awful lot of pressure on yourself to make sure everyone's happy.
Maybe don't do that.
But that's, like, unavoidable, right?
It is so avoidable.
No! This is why we're not having a wedding. This is why we didn't get married. I'm like, I do not want to go through all of that and do nothing but talk about, like, a day's event for a year. Just no. Just no.
Did he always have the little flower and the backpack?
Well, I'm not sure this is actually Neil. Let's find out. Oh, hello, Neil? Is this the space person you told me about a while ago? When you used to come to the cafe? I thought it might be them, but I'm not so sure now. They don't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver. And he looked, a lot more human.
Andrew, I'm high-fiving you so hard to the top of the
This is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're very stealthy.
Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one.
I beg your pardon. This isn't that kind of place.
Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption.
It sounds like your research is based on an Orc Western.
Is there anything wrong with Orc Western? We rather enjoyed them.
No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality.
In what ways?
It would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar?
How are they similar?
Though you did say it was a better question. Fine, that's fair enough. Well, the honest answer is, the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious, and they have dreams, and they want things, and sometimes get jealous of others. But also how they help each other out, and how they fall in love.
It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings.
Yeah, we really do. Are you people very different in that respect?
We are. Although we want things too. But it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do.
I do love the finger guns going on there.
How do you distinguish between them all?
To be honest, sometimes we don't. Learning how to read others isn't easy, or it's not easy understanding ourselves either, for that matter. Which adds some spice to life, I guess. A little bit of spice.
It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed. Especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen.
Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But, pardon me, you're not Neil, are you? Or silver?
Oh, no, indeed we are not. Our name is Amanda.
So there are several of you here on Earth?
There are a great many of us. Everywhere.
I'm starting to wonder if we're one.
It might be. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. But this is not the topic of our present conversation.
No. You wanted a drink, didn't you?
I did. We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes.
Something secret invasion.
Similarly to what the Purple Earthling has been doing.
The Purple Earthling? I mean, it's a description.
Good spot, Wendy.
The
finger ports.
Emergency induction port.
Is it wrong?
Oh, sorry.
Would it be more accurate to describe you as the, four appendages Earthling?
Do you mean my horns and my ears? Miss Amanda, we usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages.
Oh, we apologize. But we cannot address the customer by name, as we do not know it.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua.
Lua?
Yes.
It has a very pleasing sound.
Oh. Well, thank you.
We wish to absorb some liquid matter, as Lua has been doing.
Of course. Do you have an idea as to what kind of, liquid matter that might be? Why is this me trying to interact with these people?
Something bright-colored and memorable, please. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget.
No pressure, Bree. It's quite alright. We were born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda?
Oh, we want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks, and to bipeds with female denominations, and our research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.99999% of occurrences.
I love the little angry. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed. So you want something vivid and spicy. What if it was blue and gingery on it?
We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds very good to us.
Blue and gingery. So
I have
blue
to break down
PT. Let me see.
Blue pea, ginger, and ginger. I can tell.
Okay.
Maximum ginger.
Maximum ginger. That sounds like a Doctor Who line.
That's it. Maximum ginger. Activate the flux capacitor.
Alright, let's try this. Whole lot of ginger. Blue lightning. Oh, that's really pretty. Look at the ginger's even in little lightning bolt shapes.
I love that.
A blue lightning coming right up. Also, I'm gonna check my phone really quick. Oh, it's one of them is the beverage. There we go. Blue lightning. The best remedy for an upset tummy or a bored mind. Interesting. I do like all the tea drinks. My maximum ginger cat has just approached. Do we now have... Oh, look! Now we have Amanda on Facebook. Oh! That's very sweet.
This is vivid indeed. Now, let's try it. Interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well deserved, Bree.
And, what kind of reputation is that? Gosh, it would be nice if we get an Amanda plushie, wouldn't it? Sounds like word's getting around. You're gonna turn this into a dipster down yet. I might have to start looking for an alternative haunt. I'm gonna change the music on here.
We have in fact made friends with the void.
I hope not. I'd sure miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Yes, you've been perceiving TikTok, Magnus Archives TikTokers again, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places only before they come cool? Touche. You'll be stuck with me a while longer. Wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was this about reputation?
Oh, we heard about you from our sibling formerly known as Neil.
Oh, I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den, it's an alien den. You should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound a lot like a rather different type of place. For sure. What brings you here, Amanda?
Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet?
Well, that too, but also, I meant more specifically here in this cafe.
Oh, we are on this planet on a research and rescue mission.
Research and rescue. Interesting.
I love the aliens' little uwu fingers.
I know.
By the way.
Is that similar to search and rescue?
Perhaps it is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as to rescue our sibling. I completely missed that, Wendell, but you're quite right.
Interesting. Okay, let's just kind of move swiftly on from that.
We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate.
For Earth, that's more than good enough.
You are very kind.
We mentioned your sibling a few times. I think that, Silver, right?
Indeed, we are a part of the same hive mind.
A hive mind? That sounds amazing. But, doesn't that make appointments rather less useful?
That would have been true some time ago. But Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to the hive mind grows tenuous.
Oh dear. Oh. That must feel a little lonely. To lose your connection to your family when you've been so close.
Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely?
It's when you think about other people, but they're not there. And that fact makes you sad. Sometimes it can make you feel a bit like you have a weight on your chest. And that things which might normally feel good to you, lose a lot of their appeal.
Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than a 61% certainty.
Oops, sorry. Was that 3 minutes and 2 seconds?
Hi everyone. Hi Amanda.
Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular.
I apologize. I haven't been coming by often enough lately.
Hi, I'm Lua.
Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver.
I've heard a lot about you.
Have you? You probably pictured me in a bigger suit.
I guess I did, yes. I like your sibling.
I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly.
A little bit awkward. Just a bit.
Amanda? Yes? You should know that I have been missing you a lot.
Aww.
What is miss?
Oh.
Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? Oh, we have been told that is the name of the feeling we have when we think about you.
Oh.
That's... I just... Bring it in. Bring what?
I can't see through the. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, are they hugging?
They're hugging.
Off screen. That is one long hug. So cute.
I can hear you, you know. Ahem. Right. As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you haven't changed. You have.
Oh, this is very sweet.
And yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again. And your presence is similar to what it always was. It makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink, as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission.
The mission?
Oh, didn't Bree tell you about that?
Not really.
Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? That's another way to put it.
I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver.
I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. It was last week, dude.
I'm going to tell you.
I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda is right. I would like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more.
I'm happy to hear that. What are you in the mood for, Neil?
I'd like something new and unique, please. I want to explore all these new sensations. But nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. And maybe with a bit of freshness to it.
Something new, but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. How does blue sound?
Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue, then, please.
Sounds like a wedding something. Okay, so it's going to be blue tea based, and if it's sweet, then it's going to have honey in it. But he also said refreshing. So that makes me think lemon or mint. And I remember people saying mint is commonly mixed with blue pea. So let's try that.
What a color.
Flower bed. I can't quite tell what it is that's on top of it there. Is that like a stem or something? It's really cute, but I can't quite tell what it's supposed to be. Maybe it's a bee because they're in flowers?
Oh, it looks like a bee.
Good observation, yep. A little bee toothpick. Or a honey spoon in the shape of a bee. Nice. Alright, let's see if Neo likes a flower bed. One bright flower bed for the silver person.
This definitely looks unique. I cannot wait to try it. Oh, yum! It's delicious. Drinking through my mouth makes such a difference. To be honest, I never expected to like it this much. But now I can never get enough of it.
Drinking through the glove does look somewhat uncomfortable.
It's a very different experience for sure. Not entirely unpleasant.
Look at those finger guns.
No, it's also nice in its own way. But it doesn't convey taste in the same way a mouth does. It's much more about the sensation, which definitely makes it intense. But I'm happy I get to drink these creations the way they were intended. As for the mission... Yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well, the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date?
Oh, bless Amanda. Hang on a second. We've got a new Tomic update here. I'm wondering. There's Silver. Oh, look at that lovely trans flag. I love it. Very lovely. And then this is the drink, isn't it? I'm assuming. Flower bed. From the leaves to the pollen, can you hear the bees? It could be an American flag, but that's not how I'm reading it personally.
It's a step you need to take before coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, you get to know the person. Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, to be honest. But in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise.
Good trope. A non-human character becomes more human, and then another one of their kind joins, and their attitudes are contrasted. Yep, I like it.
They react in ways I did not expect, in ways I wouldn't. And every time I learned something new about earthly species, that too, certainly, but mostly about myself.
That's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with a person you love, you get out of your comfort zone, and you can become a better person yourself.
That sounds complicated. We need to make further computations to understand. It's different from what we're used to, but it's also pretty great.
I mean, it sounds like you've got it figured out. Surely your date should go well enough.
Thank you, you're very kind. And if I may say so myself, I think I may have made some progress. If I did go get a date, I think it would go better than before.
What's the problem then?
Well, thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone is busy running around. People aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you.
It sounds like you know that from experience.
Yes, I tried several times.
Sounds good. Take it easy,
10
Andrew.
times, Becky. I even stood on a plaza for a few hours with a "Date Me" placard around my neck.
There. Well, that is a choice, alright.
Not an optimal strategy, yes, I have realized that since. People mostly seemed a little scared.
A lot of people meet their partners at work. Is that something you would consider?
Maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid my work doesn't attract the right sort.
I didn't know you'd found a job, Silver.
Yes, I did. A few months ago. I've decided to open a cafe.
Really? You're in competition with Bree?
Not at all. I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition.
Yeah, we're totally also one of Neil and Amanda's people. Interesting.
Anyway, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts, like I did when I had just arrived here.
Online dating in this situation sounds like a reasonable solution.
Online dating? In this economy? I thought so too. But the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded it is... Based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess. Absolute zero. That is accurate.
Oh no. Do you have any idea why?
If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little... No, it feels a lot... alien.
Aww.
Please expand your explanation. Do you mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms. But it feels impossible to connect to them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried months ago. But now it's a little like... Now my connection to the hive mind... How my connection to the hive mind has been restored. I'm a part of it, to some extent. I feel like if I can just reach out to it, I'll feel understanding. But then I do reach out. And I only find silence.
That does sound sad.
Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now.
No, don't worry about it, Neil. I'm just wondering if I've got friends I can set you up with. But I think they all have partners.
You're very kind, Willa. I'll find some sort of way eventually. It's pretty important that I do. An existential issue for some people. We will help.
Oh no! Look at Silver's face!
I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's still... You are not looking for conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to a hive mind. And you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yes, that's true, but we are a hive mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help.
I mean, it sounds reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes. And I don't see any harm in trying, right?
Well, then I guess it's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our hive powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds of success at 100%.
I like your confidence.
Amanda always was a force of nature. We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased.
Does Silver's social media profile have pronouns? Let's take a look. No, currently it does not. But let's look at somebody whose profile we do have access to. They don't always have pronouns, but they can be added, it looks like. No new stories as well. Nope, but while I'm here, I'm going to change the music. I want to shuffle through it all, because it's called Shuffled, so. I think we've listened to this one. Try that one.
As for... Wait.
Something is happening. Something dramatic is happening. Something dramatic is happening, and we have to take a break! Shoot.
More coffee?
More coffee. Okay, everybody, sorry, capitalism must be fed. We'll be back in 2-3 minutes. We won't advance the plot, though. It looks like something is happening. I wonder if it's the, government institution who's after
Strange
Silver.
things are occurring at the Circle Coffee.
The Circle Oh, that deep cut. Thank you for that. All right, everybody, get up and have a little wiggle. We'll be right back. Yes, I would like some fresh coffee. Do I need more coffee? No! What does that have to do with Sunday mornings? Nothing! That's what I want.
Desire more food?
Not right now. We've got about half an hour, 40 minutes of stream left, and then when we're done, we'll discuss additional foods and the plan for the day, which mostly involves cleaning up after yesterday.
Figured it might.
I've got various and scattered. Did you confirm for Wednesday?
The tattoo?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, just out of those, too. We need to order just more dinklers.
This one.
Oh, uh-huh.
That was always my plan. Here you go. Always was.
Okay. I was just going to be like, if you're getting another cookie, don't not get me one as well. Thank you. Mm. Alright. Since you guys paid attention to the game, I'm going to ask, any plans to watch the Nimona movie?
Absolutely.
Like later today. I'm not sure if they can hear us or not right now. We'll hang off for a minute. You can hear us. Great. Okay. So the short answer is yes, probably later today. I've never read the comic, but I am tickled by the fact that one of the main characters is named Alistair. And I'm looking forward to hearing more about this. They're named Ballister. Oh, okay. That is not what I heard, but then again, I probably hear anything that sounds like Alistair as your name, so.
I mean, I do.
Also, I don't know anything about Ballister or Golden Boy, but are they a couple? Because they have very much couple energy. And I'm looking forward to hearing more about that as well. Not reading the comic might be a better experience. I have a lot of attachment to the comic from back when it was a webcomic. Oh, okay. I don't remember I don't remember ever reading a webcomic called Nimona.
Me neither, so I'm looking forward to circling back to it.
Alrighty. We're back.
Before we do, this has hit my feelings beautiful. After 2 days of refusing to go to the beach, the night before we leave, my 3-year-old wordlessly walked off the property, across the street, and onto the beach. I followed. She stopped at the shore, gazed at the ocean, then quietly said, "Okay, I go back now," and turned and went back inside.
Just a little bit
Just
more.
a little more.
Yeah. Making their peace with the ocean. It's like, okay, that's enough for now. Alright, let's see what's going on. Silver says, wait! Now Silver's looking around.
What is? We have to go. Now. But
What happened?
I'll explain everything later.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bree, Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time. Let's go.
They took their beverages with them.
Can we get these to go? You have to flee the government.
Well, that was odd. Yeah, that was a rather sudden departure. I'm not sure if it's just piece of music or if it just got... Oh, under maintenance. It won't let me change the music. It's dramatically tied. I love it. I hope they're going to be alright. Mibs!
Good evening.
Hello, Mr. Agent. You two know each other? The agent here's been asking about our customers in the past. But I trust tonight he's come for light night coffee?
Sadly, no. I am here on official business.
That sounds serious.
Hey, Grim. It is very serious. Miss
Lua?
Lua. And and breathe. You know why I'm here, don't you?
Well, if it's not for coffee, you have me at a loss.
Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Would you like to make an educated guess?
An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax returns months ago. I did Bays at the same time, so that can't be it. I haven't a clue.
You too. Do you take me for a fool?
We would never.
Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently?
He's got a neuralizer. You see it in his pocket?
He does!
Alien sightings? Sorry, that sounds pretty far-fetched.
Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies.
Look at Lua's face. She's got the whole fuck you.
The audacity of this bitch.
This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong. And we don't have to answer any of your questions.
Actually,
nothing. I know my rights.
Pig.
You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here. So I just suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere. Leave this place and Bree alone.
My investigation.
Your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent. And trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Did she just make the power flicker?
I think she did.
Is that steam coming off her coffee? Maybe?
Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me.
I did no such thing. Not yet, at least.
Did he move seats?
He did.
Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle.
Suit yourself, but it sounds like you'll be wasting your time.
I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you.
Lua, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still a succubus. I'm glad you're on my side. Is that what that looks like? Okay. Oh, no, I'm not going to give her any of these items. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yeah. Wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked more like Amanda. That doesn't make me like him any more. I came very close to clipping him in a smug face, to be honest. Even if I didn't touch him in the end. despite what he thought. So who did? No, indeed. You didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID card. A shame if someone were to lose it. Well, the agent had this on him, and now he doesn't anymore. Naughty Bree, I didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm pretty sure someone creative could find good uses for it. My sentiments exactly. Well, I guess you have some time to consider what to do with it. And who to pass it on to. Indeed. Anyway, this was a little more draining than I'd like to admit. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. But I'm gonna go spend some time with my fiancé now. Which will be all of 30 seconds before I start to fall asleep on his shoulder. That does sound pretty good. Say hello to him for me. I will do. This agent looks like he's gonna be trouble.
He's seemingly important, Pika.
Oh man, this is getting good. But tomorrow's another day. Nice! Gala tea, a silky but spicy beverage that soothes furious emotions and brings dormant joys back to life. Look at the little bits of ginger, like
and the little wolfie
with the little wolfie face.
I think it does say Gib, Guys in Black. Yes.
Yes, Gibbs. Love it. Well, I don't know if we'll get through our whole next day, everybody, but we'll make a start. I mean, it's Seattle. It's still raining, so. Friday, September 22nd, 2023. Time to see what the newspaper has for us. So you can use Twitter just fine on your iPad.
Yep.
Atlantic countries to sign multi-billion-dollar deal for education system improvements. Nice.
What returning to the office means for the Neko memes.
Woodpecker almost pecks through whole utility pole. Strong beak. That's a very Seattle sort of headline. Whew, this rainy season sure is something. How are you feeling, Miss Rachel? Ta-da! Oh, I like her jacket and the haircut.
The streak is great.
As good as can be. Yeah. What is it? Oh, nothing. I just don't think I'll ever get used to seeing a Nekomimi transform, that's all. In a good way or a bad way? In a good way, of course. It's pretty magical. Thanks. So do you need anything? Like, maybe a towel? It was pouring when you came in. You have a hairdryer? A hairdryer? No, sorry, unfortunately not. Then, nope, I'm good. Yeah, she should probably be in her early 20s now. Sure? Aw, Bree, a little rain won't hurt me. I'll be fine. Okay, if you say so. Hey, I'm no longer a kid, okay? Look at her little pouty face! It's been 3 years already. I aged too, you know. This has nothing to do with that at all. The last thing I want is for a star to get a cold because of poor service. But you just have to treat me really nice. How about a special drink? A special drink, huh? What do you have in mind? Something milky and sweet. but with some brightness to negate this gloomy weather. Brightness, huh? Flavor or color? Up to you. I mean, different colors usually have different effects, right? Okay, I'll give it a try. Yay! And no coffee. Alright, so summarize that back for me. A colorful, non-coffee latte with honey, please. Let's see. So probably hibiscus. And then milk and honey or honey and milk?
Hibiscus, then milk, then honey.
Milk, then honey. Alright, let's take a look. But first, let's check. Let's change the music up. I'm trying to listen to all the different music. Drinking lovely coffee before we close. The hardest part for me, so perfect getaway. Dance in the shower, that's a new one. Alright, let's see what Tamagotchi's got for me. Well, she said no coffee, so even caffeine wouldn't work. And I don't think we have decaf anyway.
The other thing you might want to consider is that.
Which is? Oh, you want me to read this? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Nah, I'm not gonna do that this time. I think I'm just gonna give her what she asked for.
You give her the fidget spinner?
Yeah, I think so. Apparently she gives it back to you as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rachel says... Oh, that's just her profile. Okay. Oh, no, we have to... I keep forgetting that we have Facebook stories now.
There's a couple of notes on this about things that you can do to get extra achievements. And there is an achievement with this one, which involves giving Rachel the fidget spinner.
Of course I should shave my fur. How can you see the tattoo otherwise? I would literally go to the office every day in a wedding dress if only the skanks in HR would allow it. Okay. Car is down. We'll resume deliveries tomorrow. Interesting. So she's delivering stuff. Working on something. Curious, hee hee. Also, a vampire getting pregnant. Amusing. Just watched this movie about vampire calling themselves vegan by drinking animal blood. Tried it once. It was neither satisfying nor fulfilling. Synthetic is better. Also, a vampire getting pregnant. Amusing. Do you think the satyr would look good with leg tattoos? Asking for a friend and not me at all. And then he says, of course I should shave my fur. How else can you see the tattoo otherwise? That would not work. Okay, fine. So let's make the drink. Hibiscus, milk, and honey. Oh, it's pretty! I'm not putting latte art on that. It's already gorgeous. I'm just gonna mess it up. Hyde is definitely making fun of Twilight, for sure. And then, yeah, I like the idea of giving the fidget spinner. Okay, how do I select item, pick up item? Oh. This is weird. It says inspect, Okay, so select item R2 plus. No, that didn't work. Okay, there we go. I picked it up. Proceed. Here, play with the fidget spinner now. Okay, so now we can serve this. What's
Hello,
this?
influencer.
What's this? This is so 2017! Why are you giving this to me? Oh, Lucas. Isn't he that satyr influencer? I follow this guy. He's fun. He was here? How cool! But I don't get why you're giving this to me, though. Alright. Sorry about that. Let me know what you think about this. Probably the drink. It's cute!
Yay, where are you flying to, Zolia?
Oh, is this the Disney World trip? Fantastic. Also, it's pink. Yep. What do you call this again? How about a sweetheart latte? That's cute. Thank you. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Okay. It's not a strawberry latte, is it? It's too sour for that. Don't tell me, I want to guess. Okay. Cranberry? Nope. But now that you mention it, it does have a pretty similar taste to cranberry. But it's not that, right? What is it then? It's hibiscus. Ooh. How do you like it? I love it. It's sweet and tart and creamy all at the same time. Why is it a sweetheart latte though? Well, it tastes both sweet and sour. It's got milk, so it's creamy and comforting. Like a sweetheart. Aww. Sweet, sour, and comforting, huh? Speaking of sour, I'm surprised the milk hasn't curdled. I remember at a party someone tried to mix up a mocktail using lemon, soda, and milk, and it was gross. You have to use the right ratio of ingredients and mix them at the right temperature. And if you froth the milk to prevent curdling, so what you're saying is it's not something I can make myself. Of course you can, but why make it yourself when I am at your service? Excellent response, 5 stars. When have you gotten so smooth? It only happens on the rarest of occasions, so don't get too used to it. Sweetheart latte, huh? A fussy but comforting sweet and sour. I get it. At any rate, has it really been that long already? I mean, it was probably over a year before I was back, wasn't it? I think so. About the time your images started appearing on bus sides. Yeah, things just kind of took off, and I had no free time. How are things going now? Busy, but it's really good. I mean, it's great, actually. A lot is happening. Yeah. I've been busy shooting new music videos, lots of photo shoots, and I've been on several TV shows and podcasts, and oh, I'm making a new single. Tell me more. That's great news. Nope. Don't congratulate me yet. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm still in the process of, making it. Like, in more ways than one? What do you mean? I'm writing the song this time. Wow. I'm going to be collaborating with AJ. Wait a second. You mean the guy who's always on your playlist? Arami Gendru? That's really cool. I know, I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear it. I also had no idea that you wrote songs. I know I don't look like it, but truthfully, from the time I was a kid, it's kind of always been one of my dreams. Songwriting and dancing. Specifically singing and dancing to my own songs. A one Nekomimi pop-up concert. A pop-up concert! You know, a concert that pops up randomly. It happens sometimes in malls or on popular busy streets. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. But if you miss it, poof, it's gone. Leaving only memories of a one-of-a-kind show. The one-of-a-kind experience. And that sounds pretty exciting and logistically nightmarish. Right? I guess I've always loved being on stage, but, you know, you don't want it to become everything when we were kids. I know, Ozzy, I'm with you. But as you grow up, you have to pick your battles. And for me, singing and dancing just come more naturally than creating my own music. Oh, okay. At least until now. I thought to myself, if I can't do it alone, then I'll make it with somebody who definitely knows what they're doing.
Smart move.
You definitely chose the right guy. Right? I'm taking in fresh inspiration, even now. Who knows? Maybe I'll get inspired from your drinks, too. Actually, yes, I'm sure you will. In fact, let's change up the music right now and provide more inspiration. New single, Sweetheart Latte, right? It's garnished with bits of rose petals. Oh, nice. Oh, wrong thing. Let's see. Oh, so we've unlocked friends mode on her. Oh, my computer fell asleep. Wake up. I read Monstrous, where talking cats who are also wizards are called necomancers, so my tolerance is higher. I have a lying cat, a plush lying cat with a line of sight. I know. So we've got friends updates now. Let's change up some of the music again. 24 hours rainfall. I have a gaming book known as the Necronomicon. Very common. But I'm so excited you can't believe! And so, keep an eye out for it, okay? Whenever it's out, I mean. Of course, it will do. Ooh. Ah. Huh? I knew it. A blackout? Yeah. Happened before, huh? Only when the weather gets this bad. Give me a second, please, okay? I'll turn back on the generator. Okay. Oops, somebody just came in. Oh, it's Riona. Ah! It scared her so bad she transformed. Cute. Oh, Miss Rona, welcome. Hello. Sorry about my absence earlier. I'm just getting the generator turned on because the power went out. Miss Rachel, is everything alright? Yep. I was just surprised by the thunder for a second there. Yeah. Well, hopefully everything should hold on for now. Okay. I'm happy to see you again, Miss Rona. How are you feeling tonight? Riona. Honestly, not the best. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you make something nice with a bit of sweetness? Of course, anything you want. I recall last time you suggested an interesting drink to me. Something with blue tea and milk? That sounds about right. I'd like that, please, but Make it sweeter this time. It's been quite the day. I think I deserve the sugar. Copy that. I have the perfect thing in mind. Okay. A blue latte with a hint of sweetness for you. It's gonna be blue PT, milk and honey, right? Blue tea with milk and honey.
And
Dreamin' blue. And then we gotta give the
Lucas's
thing...
card.
Oh, yeah, she gave the fidget spinner back. Okay. Now we have to... There we go.
That is gorgeous.
It's really pretty, isn't it? Rona, I think, is a banshee. I like to do the G. It's for a game called Cats of Cthulhu. A lot of pictures are of Kickstarter backers' cats done up as monsters. That's amazing. That sounds really fun. Laura would love that. If these drinks were real, I wouldn't want to be able to drink. They're so pretty, right? They're very Instagrammable. I love it.
Along similar lines, I recently discovered a tabletop RPG called Hacking Good Dogs, where you play dogs.
And isn't the expansion called
Fetch Quests?
Fetch Quests, which I just loved. Oh. Alrighty, here we go. In the email. Oh, is it that from that person from before? Himbo Pibble Paladin. Lucas, wasn't it? He wants me to contact him. I'll think about it. Thank you. You're welcome. I just got a free RPG Day one-shot of Heckin' Good Dogs. I'm pretty excited to check it out. One dreaming blue for the lady in blue with the blues. But I'm not wearing blue, though. You have that cool blue thing going on. I love this. Thank you. Anything else you need? No, it's fine. Thank you. Just one of those days. We have more updates. Hang on. First of all, the drink, which I like looking at. I love, these things are really pretty. It's mesmerizing and earthy latte imbues you with the calmness and serenity on sight. I love it. There's 3 more blue drinks to discover, and like 5 more hibiscus drinks. Oh, this is great. And of course, I have to rediscover all the coffee drinks, but one's just coffee. Wow. Let's use the music up again since I'm here. More stories. I just saw a little kid and her mom walking hand in hand, and it made me feel so warm in my chest. I guess I'm calling my mom tonight. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Arthur. I think that was everything. I think there was anything new. Ooh, Gayla!
Oh my god!
It's so cute!
Oh my god!
His hair's all shaggy! It's adorable. He's got a kitty. And look at his arms. He's so scratched up. Oh. I suppose. It's one of those moments where it seems like everything is collapsing simultaneously. Not necessarily great by any means. I know how that feels. Do you want to talk about it? I'm feeling very generous today. Good evening. Doctor! Long time no see!
Hey, Rachel.
There you go.
Still the hospital admissions officer here.
I know, I'm just kidding. Hi, Mr. Gala.
Hey, Bray. I'm just here for a quick drink before I get to work.
He's all in blue today.
But it looks like I may have to take a breather first.
Yeah, he's a little more dressed up now. He's in a suit like an administrator as opposed to scrubs.
Bigger. He's being drawn bigger.
I don't think that was possible.
So. Just in comparison to everyone else, either it's the cut or they're drawing him as physically larger than he was.
I might have to agree with you. Make yourself at home. So, you were saying? The lady and I were in the middle of a conversation. We were? Maybe at the beginning of one? If I'm being too noisy though, I'll back off. I'm just really excited today.
I see. Should I move?
No, you're fine. I'm curious about what you've been up to too. But I gotta keep the momentum with sister over here.
Alright, then please don't mind me.
He says on his phone. This reminds me strongly of my first visit here. To be frank, this may be the place where people will have asked me the most questions. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure yet. But I don't mind it too much. Truthfully, I don't interact with many people on a daily basis. I'm on the road most of the time. Is that so? What are you doing for a living, if it's okay to ask? I'm a Groover driver. Oh, like instead of Uber. But I only do inner city deliveries, mostly.
That sounds tough.
It's not as bad as it sounds. I quite enjoy driving. It helps clear my mind.
Right. That's true. I got a cab in Manhattan back in the early 60s.
You did?
Yeah. I had to stop after a few months. It got pretty dangerous.
Dangerous how?
Because people kept trying to pick a fight with me.
Oh.
I also had a few people try to skip paying fares or rob me.
That sounds terrifying! And dangerous!
Well, it was back in the early 60s. People weren't as kind to us as they are now. But I get why you like driving. I always enjoyed the long drive, back and forth from the airport.
I see. Prior to focusing exclusively on delivery, I used to accept passengers as well.
Oh, what's changed?
Because 7 out of 10 passengers would cancel on me. Usually right after they entered my car, which got me suspended. What? Why? Because I terrified them.
Oh.
That's just rude! I agree with Miss Rachel. It sounds very unreasonable. I must admit, I looked, significantly different back then. I'd never had to deal with so many people before. I was living in seclusion, pretty far away from big cities at that point. So during the appeal period, I attempted to make myself appear less frightening. And in the meantime, I made deliveries.
Right.
Turned out that I enjoy doing the deliveries more. So I gave up on the appeal. Additionally, the schedule flexibility allows me to focus more on my training and auditions. Did you say auditions? For what? I'm auditioning for soprano role. Really? That sounds so cool! No, no. It's not cool at all. Why do you say that? I've tried for years, and I've yet to land a single ball. I also lost air pressure in one of my tires, by the way. Oh no, really? Yeah. The officer already warned us about it too. However, I'm not quite sure if it's related to his case. I'll let Georgie know about it when he comes in next. Thank you. So yeah, not a great day.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's fine. I'm used to it. Aww. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just gonna take a minute and check my messages. Okay.
It's nice to see you again, Rachel.
This might actually be a pretty good place to stop. Do you want to push forward and finish the day?
My understanding is Gayla's the last
joiner for the day.
Visitor for the day.
Okay, let's try it. We're gonna push forward a little bit, everybody. I know it's time, so if you need to go, by all means, that's fine. But I think we're gonna push through and finish the day. Man, I just love Gayla. Oh, same.
You must have been busy. I haven't seen you around here in a while. How's Henry?
Dad's fine. He's been pretty busy too.
Not as busy as you, it seems. I've seen him here at least every other month or so.
Really, Bree? He won't let me stay out past my break, but he comes here to see all of you? Well, I'm kidding. I know he comes in here all the time. It's fine.
It's fine.
He's old. He needs more breaks than I do.
Right. Being able to unwind becomes much more important as you get older. You sure he gets his yearly checkups though?
Will do. Oh my gosh, he's Dr. Dad. So what's up with you these days?
Oh, not a lot, but no. I have a small problem at work, actually.
Says Gayla, yeah, he's pretty much immortal as far as we can tell.
Immortal.
Got a small eye immortal. What is it?
Well, as the person who handles patients' admissions, I have to handle really young kids sometimes. We're not a children's hospital, so they usually come in as urgent cases.
Aww.
That's why I try to make the admissions process as painless as possible. Just to make things a little easier for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Sadly, kids tend to get scared of me, which makes expediting their admissions more difficult sometimes.
But you're like one of the nicest guys.
Well, they're usually really, really young.
Do you have any idea what makes them afraid of you?
Not exactly. But I think my size has something to do with it. I still tower over them even when I get down to their eye level. Probably feel really vulnerable too.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Not the best combo for kids.
Not at all. Again, it's not a big deal. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do about it.
I wonder if I should give him a fidget spinner.
That's a great idea. Hey, Bray.
Yeah.
Didn't realize it was already running this late. Seems I'll have to go soon. Can I order now?
Sure, what'll it be?
I have my usual mix of tea, milk, and ginger. And yes, absolutely give him the fidget spinner.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that he can take that with the kids. Tea, milk, and ginger, right? Is his usual.
I love how, given his drink is introduced in the first game, you don't have to guess it. He's like, oh, you know my usual, it's this, this, and that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, let's give him the fidget spinner and see if he can play with that.
Fidget spinner. I don't think that. Oh, wait. This might be a good idea. Giving small toys to children to ease their anxiety. Nobody likes being in a hospital, after all. I'll take it as a reference. Thank you, Bree.
Here's your special drink. Made in a jiffy without compromising quality.
Thanks. It's so good, just like usual. I can't seem to make it like you do.
Is it still effective? At least for its intended purpose?
Oh, it does. I'm just saying, yours is still the best taste-wise.
What is it anyway? Like a ginger latte?
It's close to ginger milk tea, I think.
What Bree said.
What Bree said. Sorry, got this backward.
You need to find opportunity to make that new blue gala tea.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Hopefully he'll be back.
I'm sure he will. Either way, I've come to like it as my late night shift drink of choice. Since I'm trying to cut back on my caffeine a bit.
Health reasons?
Pretty much, yeah. Find myself better at controlling my fury that way.
I got it. Okay, that's good to know. Let me think on it.
Guess I'll have to rely on you and my venture into the world of tea drinking. Here we go!
You can count on me.
I should leave before the storm gets worse.
Aww.
Next time, we'll catch up.
Okay. Alright.
Sorry to leave in the middle of a conversation. Hang in there. It always gets better.
Thank you. Have a safe trip, Gala.
See you. Such a good guy.
I like him so much. Fiona, is it? I'm sorry to hear about the auditions. Trust me, I really get how you're feeling right now. I've been rejected by agencies a lot of times too before I finally made it into my previous group. Miss Rachel's a pop idol. Her single's on the shelf behind you. Oh! That's amazing. Hey, do you have a reel up online somewhere? We might be in different fields, but I'd still love to see it. I took it down a long time ago. Why? I had to deal with a lot of online harassment, and I removed it to save myself the headache. What? People are unbelievable. Don't let the haters get to you. They're just people who have nothing better to do. Right. I guess you must have dealt with similar things before. Plenty. It comes with the fame. For better or for worse. Let's see. Anyway, you should keep it up. Maybe I can ask my colleagues if they know any audition leads. If you link me your reel? Are you sure? Yep, I mean, no promises, but I'll try. I have a video if you want to see it. Yeah, of course. Let me scoot over. Hang on a second. A video of Rihanna singing. Oh, how nice.
I like her jacket.
Oh, I like the long thing, yeah. These are more drinks. Wow. I don't really get opera, but that was really nice. You should post this online. What do you mean? You have, this whole je ne sais quoi thing going on. It's an unusualness. It might captivate some people. Oh, I know. You should upload your stuff on Tomochill. I bet people will love it. Alright. Hey, what's wrong? I don't think I'm really cut out to have any online presence. I kind of don't fit in with its culture. I told you, you can't mind the haters. I mean, it's not just that. I have a complex about something else. Like what? Okay, you might both really dislike me for this. Why? I, wish to do my best in the old-fashioned way, so to speak. What does that mean? It seems more appropriate for me to follow the traditional route, as opposed to using shortcuts or, things that are online. Oh, I get it. I know it makes me sound snobbish. I apologize. Who cares? Everybody's a snob in one way or another. Maybe you shouldn't limit to yourself like that just yet. What do you mean? The entertainment industry changes really quickly, you know? I've been doing this for almost 3 years, and it takes a lot of flexibility to kind of stay on top of things. Because there's always someone who could replace you. I don't know a lot about opera, but I'm pretty sure it's changing too. And some things aren't always better the old way, especially in the creative industries. Things either stay stagnant in one of two ways, because they're profitable, or because some people are just really stubborn, like the old me. Like back then I thought I could only choose one or two things I was good at, and I had to forget about everything else. But recently I got a chance to write my own song with a musician, and I'm really not the best at composing, so I need the help. And the musician I'm collaborating with, he wanted to become a fighter jet pilot, but like, there are things that kept him from making his dream come true. So he posted his music as a hobby, and then, bam, he hit the big leagues. Oh, yeah, I'm a big fan of his. We're listening to it right now. I'll look music in the coffee shop is from his latest album, which I'm just going to go change up right now.
The in-game musician Arami Gendru is in fact Jeremy Andrew, the composer for Coffee Talk.
Right.
And I would not be at all surprised if he did want to be a fighter pilot and then just got into music.
I'm just looking at the new drink I made while we're here. Yeah, there's the old school Galahad. Change up the music a bit. License, of course. I see. That's amazing of him. You too. So don't be afraid to do things a little differently. There are plenty of roads to Rome and all that. So that's my experience. At any rate, I'll try asking around if they have any sort of leads. Do you want to exchange IDs? Do you, like, have any? No, but I have a cell phone number. Okay. There. Thank you. Okay, Rona, I have to go now. I'll, hit you up by text if I have anything. Thank you so much. Don't thank me yet, but you're so welcome. Bree, I'm gonna go. I'll see you soon, okay? Of course. Come again soon. Like, don't wait a whole nother year. Bye! With her drink, the little kitty carrying the little latte comes to go. So interesting. This is my first time seeing a Nekomimi up close. Is that so? Oh, how about your car? Are you gonna be alright? I have a spare tire. I'll fix it once the weather improves. Okay. Coming here today was a wise decision. I wasn't sure whether I should. Oh? In truth, I'm pretty embarrassed about how I behaved last time. I regret it. I apologize. You don't need to be sorry. No harm done. Thank you. It's just there are times when I too feel lonely. This was not my first rejection from an audition, as you may have inferred. We did give her Lucas's card, yes. But it never gets easier. That's understandable. Typically, I just ruminated about my car and park up somewhere. I mean, I understand it's not the most effective way of dealing with my feelings. It is better than the alternative, of which there are none. Now you can always come here. I don't know. I feel as though I'm only bringing doom and gloom to the table here. Honey, that's your heritage. It's not your nonsense. The door's always open. In the evening. So, please, never hesitate to stop by. Let's see. I'm hoping the weather will clear up soon. Really? How do you know? Experience? Let's just say I observe the sky a lot. Especially in traffic. Sure, that makes sense. I guess. In any case, I better leave now. Thank you again, Bree. You're very welcome. Have a safe trip out there, Miss Rihanna.
It is entirely possible to alienate her and she never returns.
I'm sure of it. I hope she comes by again. I think that'll be enough for today. First I'll check Facebook one more time. Oh. Okay, it's a bad idea, I won't do it, jeez! No, Lucas, don't shave your legs for tattoos. Let's see. Whose key card is this? That's Gayla's, isn't it?
That's Gayla's hospital ID.
I'll just keep it for now. Someone's apartment's key, maybe? It's blue. It makes me think it's Gayla's. Alright, let's wrap up for real now, shall we?
I really like how the little object system is expanding out the plot in this.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I gotta think really hard about who to give the MIB contact card to. I have a theory about how that may resolve. Well, Silver has kind of evolved over time. I wonder if Amanda may choose to evolve over time and infiltrate the MIBs.
Her little backpack.
Her little backpack with the flowers! Very sweet! Alright, this is where we're gonna wrap it up for the day, folks.
Thank you so much for your patience, everybody.
Yeah, we ran a little bit over. Oh, it's not raining nearly as hard today. Saturday, September 23rd.
I think if you open the day, it should auto save.
Yeah, it should. I'm gonna save manually anyway, right now, while you tell folks where to,
You will be able to find us next, this coming Wednesday, when we will continue with There Is No Anti-Memetics Division.
I was trying to save the game, but it wouldn't let me. Belttown man caught after attempting to outrun police while the Segway. Tactical survival game.
Kriegsfront
4. Final Front.
God.
That's release.
We'll be back on Wednesday between 9 and 11 to do more There Is No Anti-Memetics Division.
That's
then
correct.
The next issue of The Full Width will go live on Friday.
Yep.
And then next Sunday we will be back here with more of this.
I think so. I believe, yeah. Yeah.
And we believe in Halloweenmas, and we hope you will
Halloween.
too.
Don't call it Halloweenmas.
It's Halloweenmas.
No, you can't call it that. That's awful.
Christopher Ween.
No, that's no better. Good night, everybody. Have a good
Thanks
rest
for
of your
joining us,
afternoon,
everybody. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been fun. We'll see you next time.
Have a good time, everybody. We'll see you soon.